What's going on, guys? John Hawk17 here, and today we're doing some post-game commentary. So, I recorded this a couple hours ago, or yesterday actually, and I decided to do some post-game commentary for it because it was a decent game. It was a decent game. I am deciding to stay in here with the healer, shaman, I believe, and the mage. I think it's a frost mage. I don't know, I've never played mage up high level. So, we're just kind of dicking around for the first couple of minutes, because anyone who's played Twin Peaks knows that it takes about a good minute or two before anyone gets there. As you can see, I'm doing my fell dash or Sunito to get up here, so I can just sit up here, wait for everyone to get down there. And, I'm kind of just looking, I'm betting they're going to come from, you know, the right side, obviously, because if anyone actually the only people that really would come from the water side is DKs, shamans, or I guess or demon hunters, but he came from the right side, so it doesn't really matter. So here I'm trying to do my rotation, you know, building up my fury, so I can have the ability to just keep hitting him with the chaos strike. Because we're gonna have to go on the run. I can't really use I-beams here, although I think I tried to improve it. Yeah, I tried to read I-beams right here, and it doesn't do shit because he's a tank demon hunter. And for some reason, it knocks me back here. I'm not quite sure why. I think it's because the fear went off, and all of a sudden it knocked me and pulled me back to that spot. I think that's a bug. I'm not quite sure. It doesn't feel like it's supposed to happen. But I think he died to DOTs here, so it was perfectly okay what happened. The warrior came inside to fuck with the mage, and I was like, nah, man, we ain't having any of that bullshit. And we just kind of duke around with him for a bit. As you can see, we have the flag, so it's not really... We're in the lead right here. But now they have our flag, so I kind of realized, okay, I gotta be ready to go on someone that's come here. But, like, the rogue and the warrior just kill me, so I can't really do much. But, you know, I get it. I'm waiting around, respawning. And, I'm just thinking to myself at this moment, like, can I outrun him? I mean, can I get to the flag carrier fast enough and just burst him down? Because, you know, demon hunters have good sustained damage, even though we have, like, no talents. We have, like, two. And, excuse me. And, we don't have momentum, which is, like, a big part of what's going to be my playstyle when I get to Legion. Because I'm going to main demon hunter. I know this is probably gonna sound retarded to a lot of people. How would you make Demon Hunter? But I just love the class. Like I've mained Blood DK since Cataclysm. Like I've been tanking since Cataclysm, so someone know what I'm doing. But I want to play DPS class for Legion. And so here we're just kind of killing this paladin. This paladin apparently didn't take the talent. I forget what else you could pick, but this paladin didn't take the talent. And I'm teabagging. And this paladin didn't take the talent to have Divine Shield proc automatically. So I'm guessing she took something else. I'm not quite sure what else you could take. And then the Demon Hunter's back here trying to be a fucking big boy. I'm silent, so I can't. Now I'm feared. I really like how this guy is using his sigils. I think that's tank Demon Hunter could be very good in PvP, mostly because of his fucking broken ass mastery, in my opinion. Like that mastery is very good. Like if you just stack enough mastery and haste, and you just like proc all of your shit while you have razor spikes on or demon spikes, you can just get tons of damage out. It's not going to be amazing damage, but it's going to be great for a tank damage, considering they're going to have to try their hardest because tank demon hunters are like mid-tier tanks, I believe. But PvP, I can totally see it working out. Here, I'm trying to get rid of this healer, but I believe they have another paladin healer somewhere nearby, or it may just be her. That part comes later. But we're just trying to kill her, and the warrior is going on me like hamskis. And I'm probably going to die here if I remember correctly. And yeah, I died. There's no way I was going to live through that. Like I don't have any heals, and I think I had Lock Rocks. I'm not quite sure. Do I have Lock Rocks? No, I don't. Never mind then. And here what happens is I look down and I see the flag cam. I'm like, okay, he's alone, but we have this Torn with us, so we should be able to take her back to the base. And this, honest to God, is going to be the most bullshit. I don't play Twin Peaks that often, like not since I PvP'd a shit ton in Cata and Mop, so I don't remember if there's overtime. But spoiler alert, we lose because Alliance caps at the last second, or not last second, but Alliance caps at the last cap, and they basically win it because of that. I don't know how. I thought there was overtime, so I didn't know for sure. Well, maybe it was overtime and they won. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, so we get back here, and then this demon hunter keeps. No, this is a new demon hunter. Never mind. This demon hunter is trying to just dash around and be fancy while we're just bursting him down. He gets a good 3 proc stun, but that's not really going to save him since there's 4 of us: a Windwalker monk, a demon hunter, another demon hunter, and a resto chamois. If he kills one of us, I'd be ashamed of us. And so here I'm just kind of sitting down, you know, not giving a fuck, because like there's no way they could kill us, right? Unless they come in here with 6-7 people and the flag carrier gets like 11 proc, which actually happens. They get to 11 stacks on their debuff, excuse me. And I'm just sitting there like, why? Why did they add that in? But I understand why, but it's still kind of... I don't know why they made it stacked, like, all the way to past 100%. Like, I think 100% bonus damage taken is enough. Then we have a priest in there, so we're good to go. I don't know where the other demon is. I think he just joined to jack off somewhere else. Yeah, I'm checking right now, and it shows 11 stacks, I believe. I can't see that in the small fucking screen. But... And then I'm here just talking shit. Just talking some mad shit.
I need to get closer.
And then this paladin comes up. They have like 4 or 5 paladins on the enemy team. 1 healer, 2 red. I think they have a prot too. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember exactly if it's the prot, but this might be the same retribution paladin. Yeah, it's the same one. Never mind. They may just have 2 or 3. I think 3. I'll go with 3. And I'm teabagging again because, you know, actually before this game I got back from playing some Black Ops 3 with my friends to bring up some revisiting old times. No, it was Modern Warfare 2. We went back to Xbox 360 and played Modern Warfare 2, and it just kind of...
I tasted like charcoal and vengeance.
Coal and Vengeance. Yeah, that's, if you guys don't know, that's the slash silly for Demon Hunters. I think that may be the little one. Anyway, back to the story. And so we just got back from playing Modern Warfare 2. So I was like, you know what, I feel like teabagging again. It brought back good memories, and some bad memories of middle school, but, you know, good times. And so now we're going up, we are going up here to kind of, just stay out of sight, because they're going to expect us to be near the flag, right? They're going to expect us to be near the flag placement so we can easily cap it. So if we go up here, we have a better chance of staying alive. But they kind of expect this, and it will happen in about a minute or so. They expected, and the rogue, while I was typing, I kind of dashed off like an idiot. You'll see it here in a second, so I probably shouldn't spoil it, but... Basically, we're just chilling out up here. The rest of Shami's down there, just minding his own business, not giving a fuck. Then I think it's right around here when the rogue shows up. Because I forgot to use Spectral Sight like an idiot. Like, that's kind of like one of the main points of being a demon hunter. You can see invisible people. And I didn't use it here, because I was busy jacking off talking to the teammates, like, my D's rated 8 out of 8, and we were just doing immature jokes, and then this shows up, I'm like, fuck, I gotta hurry. So then I dash off the edge. Yeah, and then, but it works out because the monk transferred back to her statement, or her status, whatever the fuck it's called, I don't know how to play with. And so, I'm just trying to kill this warrior, but they have a healer. They have the paladin healer up top. So I can't, so there's no way I'm killing this guy. I get close a couple times, but we can't kill him. I don't have the burst damage to do it right now. At this point in time before Legion, I don't have the burst damage. So, like, I'm just trying to kill him my damnedest. He's got, I think, Divine Shield on. No, I think he just got Lay of Hands or, like, protection or some shit. And, I'm trying to kill him, but he's just healing for too much because of the healer paladin. And, I realize at this point I'm fucked. There's no way we're holding this. All I gotta pray for is that the fly carrier lives. So I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, like, how the fuck are we gonna win this? I feel like we could win it if we had more time, because we would have gotten the flag again, but we end up losing this game, like I said before. So it was saddening, but I understand why we lost, because we let them cap it. Like, there was nothing we could do. Yeah, I'm looking at her, and she's got, like, I think 12 stacks at this point, maybe more. Maybe a little bit less, I'm not quite sure. I can't read it in that tiny-ass font. And so I'm running back here trying to hurry up and save the flag carrier. And I realized that I didn't even look at my map the entire game, which kind of is a bad thing on my part, because I probably should have saw if there were more people coming over here. But I did win here anyway, because, you know, I feel like I needed to. And I walked past the healer shaman saying, like, he's got this, there's no problem. No problem. And the monk is just kind of fucking around with these guys. So I try and kill the healer paladin, which, if any of you have played healer paladin or gone up against one in PvP before, in any X-Pack, they're the worst things to try and kill. At least in Cata they were. And since then they've gotten only worse. Because, like, you have to have the best burst damage. And people know, since I'm pretty sure everyone that can has made a Demon Hunter by now, we don't have all our talents. Like, I get Leech off my Metamorphosis, which would be a shit ton useful at this point. And, like, I could have so much more shit. I could have 12% bonus damage for all sources if I already had all my talents. Just with one skill. So I pop Spectral Sight to try and use it. Bitching aside, I'm not bitching, I think it makes sense because they don't want us to be straight up just get all our shit when we're made for the X-Pack kind of shit. But I'm trying to kill this rogue. I think it's an outlaw rogue. Maybe he's ulti, I'm not quite sure. So I just go out here, I backflip here, and this was pretty cool in my mind because I dodged him, I flanked him out. I did that on purpose, by the way. I didn't do it on accident. I promise you. You can't prove anything. Anyway, I thought that was pretty legit, but I still died anyway, which kind of pissed me off. Because we don't have a lock in this game, I don't think. I don't see a lock anyway, and we didn't get lock rocks, which kind of pissed me off. But I think right around here is when we start to lose it, because, like, we're not having enough people stay and defend and also go and get the flag. Because, like, I made a mistake and tried to chase this guy, the flag carrier, without a mount on, because I didn't think the speed buff was up. So then I use my ult, not my ult, I use my Metamorphosis, but I miss. And now I'm trying to burst him down, get all this shit down. And, I'm just thinking to myself, I gotta kill this guy. If we lose, I'm gonna be upsetty. And, he just keeps living. I don't know, I forget why he keeps living. I think there's a healer paladin behind us, or a druid. If I'm right, it's a druid. Yeah, it's the paladin. Yeah, it's the paladin. And that paladin's just been the bane of my existence of this battleground. Like, I could not kill her to save my life. And multiple times it could have saved my life. And she's trying to go back to help people that are trying to get the flag, and we're just trying to kill her. Or at least I am. And it's not working. And so this is when I believe we start losing. Like, they get the flag, our flag, I believe. Like, you see, now everyone's jumping on her, and we're trying to burst her down. But, like, we can't, like, we just can't. Now she's got backup, she's got a healer druid on her, she popped Divine Shield, I'm assuming. And then there's the rogue that I just, for some reason, did no damage to. I think it's because he was being healed. I feel like I should do more. And I'm an idiot right here and decide to undo the sap, which was a stupid move on my part. But I thought I could burst her down, but I did 0 damage to her. It was insane. And I'm just trying to kill the druid to get some semblance of damage onto that rogue for our teammates. But I can't kill her. I'm using my inner, I used my interrupt here, and I just couldn't just shut her down for enough time. Because the mage is here, and he just keeps fucking me up from a distance. I think it's a fire mage. I'm not sure which mage, what spec is the best right now. I think it's arcane, maybe? Not quite sure. So I'm trying my damnedest to kill her, and I do, but we lose. I'm pretty sure. I think this is where we lose. Yeah, I'm teabagging, and I think this is where it happens. No, we killed their flag carrier, but they get the flag, and then they go and get our flag, because we're all busy over here. I'm just waiting to get healed. I don't know what unmounts me. I'm not quite sure. I was very confused about this. I didn't know what unmounted me. So I'm getting on my mount, deciding to go back over to a base, and since I've been doing a good job defending so far, I think this is where I go back. No, I try and kill this guy. This is my big mistake right here. So I try and go after this guy while he's still on his mount, and I demount before he does. That was a big mistake. And I bet people are cringing seeing that play. because he has a longer range dash than I do. You know, it's not dash, it's a leap, but you know what I mean. Like, he has a longer range movement than I do, which kind of doesn't make sense in my opinion. I guess it makes sense because he's a tank and needs to pull, but it's, I think, the Demon Hunter, the DPS Demon Hunter is meant to be a mobility class, like high mobility. So that just kind of irks me a little bit, just a teeny bit, even though I played Tank Demon Hunter for the first little bit. And here, I start trying to, yeah, and here we lose, yeah, there we go. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed me going on my little rants here and there, and I will see you all in the next one.